Welcome back to the show Gospel Vibes on Origin TV. If you are just joining us for the first time on this show, I'm Emmanuel. I'm gospel artists náà wà tó yẹ pé a máa interview wọn tún máa minister lórí ètò yìí. A ti wọlé sí word segment ní the first time níbi tá a ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ lórí topic tí a pè ní the battles of the womb, and continuation topic yẹn òun náà la máa ṣe ní segment àtúnwọlé sí padà yìí. Òjíṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run tí wọ́n ti minister òun náà ni Pastor Emmanuel Johnson, all the way from Christ Evangelical and Prayer Ministry. So one in number 30B, Jemi Alade Street, Powerline Bus Stop, Isheri Gondo Road, Isheri Olofi, Lagos State. And you can also watch on YouTube. Just search for OTV Nigeria on YouTube. You'll be able to watch this particular one and the ones that she not saying to miss. So you can log into your YouTube anytime, any day. It's been a wonderful moment with you, sir. Talking about the battles of the womb. So many things we will learn. And one of the things to really shake her, when you said the devil doesn't look for cheap destinies. He's not always after cheap destinies, but expensive ones. And you also made mention we're interested in non-entity. And it's about just celebrity. So I asked you a question, sir. Break. I said, apart from the devil, is it possible for God to be responsible for battles of the womb? And I gave an example, Esau and Jacob. And there's a particular one, the man that was born blind. Our parents will share, but for the glory of God. So is it possible for God to be responsible?
Yes, it's possible that because God sees the future. Okay. Even from the past. Wow. So he knows the kind of person. Number one, I'll give you 3 reasons. Okay, sir. He knows the kind of person that Esau actually will end up being. Now, in the book of Hebrew, the Bible said that Esau is a profane man who does not really care so much. He's so careless that he does not consider tomorrow, he considers today. It has no value for things like birthright, even though he knows what the meaning of what birthright means. Because in those days, every first child is qualified to take out of the father's possession. Let's say the father has 10 houses and there are 20 children. The firstborn takes 2 houses first. In those days, that was the custom of the Jews. Then the rest children, even if they are 50, they will share the rest. It takes 2, not 1. It takes 2 first. The others will share. So everybody, including Jacob, they knew the meaning of birthright. Wow. So he knows that Hebrew said it that Esau is a profane man who is so careless, who takes like life, levity, and even when he sees precious things, he does not take it very, very serious. But it's God that he didn't create himself like that now. Because God knew, like I said, that God knows tomorrow. God knows what I'm going to do in the next minute. But one can change that, and that will be answered in my second question. Okay. I believe that the mother has the power to say, Lord, if you said the first will serve the last, but that's not the order, can't we rearrange it? Because God said to Moses, I want to kill everybody. These Israelites, they've been a problem to me. I want to wipe them out. Moses said, Lord, no, you will do no such thing. And Moses, with his tenacity, was able to change the mind of God. And God changed his mind. The Bible says in the book of even Isaiah chapter 1 verse 18, it said, come to me, let us reason together. God is a father figure. Now, if you have a son that is of age to an extent, right? Now, does you and your son have a relationship where you talk to him? Yes. At times you say, do this. You say, Mommy, let me finish this and I will do this. Yes. You can reason with your son. Yes. If we are really sons of God and daughters of God, that is how we have before our God. At times, God wants us to reason together. He said, come, let us reason together. God actually does not like that you are not talking to him. Even when he gives you instruction, he wants you to ask him questions. Wow. He said, let us reason together. He now said, if it's because of your sin, even though they are red as scarlet, they shall be white as snow. If you are running away from me because of your sin, don't worry, come, I want us to talk. He said, okay, if it's as black as scarlet, red as crimson, black as scarlet, he said, I will make them as white as wool, but I just want us to have a relationship. Wow. So God is a God of relationship. Now, during the birth of Samson, the mother of Samson actually was talking with God, deliberating over the destiny of Samson.
Wow.
So when God said, the way I've actually ordained it is that the younger will serve, the mother did nothing about it. He said, okay, if that's the way God wants it. Why was God angry with Eli? God said, I want to destroy you. He said, if it pleases God, let him do what he wants to do. But for Samuel, even though his children erred, it was not like that. But what God got angry was that, I'm saying I want to do something serious, you just took it levity. God does not like people that take things not serious. But that's why people that don't take their life serious too, God does not bless them.
Wow.
So God hates people that are careless. So when the mother said nothing, God said, okay, so she let it be. If Moses had said nothing, also, the children of Israel would have been wiped out. But he said, God, no, we can't do such thing. And when the Israelites said, we are tired of manna, Moses, we want meat. He said, God, actually they should be tired. Give them meat. And the order was holy manna. God said, okay, Moses, since you are talking like that, you are negotiating with me. Okay, I answer you. Let there be quails. And quails came from nowhere. So God wants us. At times, God can ordain something to be. You can say, Lord, I don't want it this way. And God will respond. He said, thou shalt decree a thing and shall be established. What you ban on earth
will be banned in heaven.
God said, even if I don't want to ban it before, but because you have spoken it and you are my son, I will ban it because of you.
But some people always say destiny cannot be changed. Is destiny actually different from this one that you are saying? Maybe the one you are saying, could it be that it's prophecies? Maybe okay, see prophecy bajade ni corneally change, but destiny only change because Esau and Jacob is more of a destiny of a thing. So, but people believe that destiny cannot be changed. So, are you saying, sir, that prayerfully we can change destiny?
There is nothing that cannot be changed. Now, if you read the book of Genesis chapter 28, I think verse 40, 27 or 28 verse 40. When Esau cried, said, my father, okay, give me any blessing. He said, there's no blessing left. He said, but there's something I'm going to tell you. When you are tired of the yoke of your brother on your neck, you can break his yoke off your neck. Now, that was not a blessing, that was a key. He said, I've given him the blessing, but I'm going to give you the key because of your tenacity. He's now serious with life. Normal Esau will have just gone away. He said, no, father, I can't go. The father said, okay, now that you want something by all means, I'm going to give you a key. He got the blessing, but you can have the key. And the man with the key is greater than the man with the blessing. It depends on how you use the key.
Wow.
So he said, okay, you know what? When you are tired of the yoke of your brother, break his yoke off your neck. So now Jacob is on the run. For 14 years, he was serving because of a woman. And the Bible says Esau was there doing his own business. Now, the day they were going to meet, they met in the book of Genesis chapter 33 or 34. When they were meeting, that will not permit me to begin to, but when they met, the Bible said that he sent that's Jacob now, sent special gift for Esau. No, not a special gift, but sent his family go and meet Esau. Before Esau will finish killing all my servants, killing my family, he will have mercy upon me. But Esau has changed. And the Bible said he prepared a special gift for Esau. The Bible said that when he saw Esau coming from afar, he saw Esau with 400 bodyguards. That's not a small man.
Yes,
so he began to wonder what the Bible said. Before he got to Esau, he bowed 7 times. When he got to Esau, he said, my Lord, if you have found favor in my sight, please accept this gift. Esau said, my brother, gone are those days that gift matters to me. He said, now I have more than enough. So the guy got the key and said, even though the blessing has been pronounced, even though God said it, I can still do something about it. And he changed the tide, he changed the order. You see, God is a God that answers and listens. If you bring your strong reasons, say bring your strong reasons. If you give him a strong reason why he should bless you, he will actually bless you, even though you are not meant to. Jabez, there was no record about being blessed. He said, Lord, this cannot be my portion. And Jacob said too, except you bless me, I will not leave you alone. God likes people that are tenacious, people that are dogged and rugged and say, I will not give up until I come up. When you are like that, then you are blessed.
So now, talking about the battles of the womb, omi wípé àwọn ìgbésẹ̀ wà tá lè gbé.
Yes, they accept to take.
Àti battles yẹn sìn, àti wọ́n ti wá bí wá ń sìn. We couldn't fight in the womb, but wọ́n ti wá bí wá ń sìn. Omi pé personally aláwọn ìgbésẹ̀ tá lè gbé. But what about mothers too? Parents, what can they do to help the child in the mother's womb to fight and overcome the battle? So 2 questions here because of our time. We fẹ́ kẹ́ kó papọ̀ pé our parents ń say unborn child báwo náà ṣe lè help battle tọmọ yẹn fight in the womb àti àwa tó ti wá bí tá ti dàgbà tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé battle yẹn ó ṣe affect wa dé sí kí nǹkan tá lè ṣe.
Okay, like nǹkan tí mo sọ láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ wípé what the woman will have done is that Lord, don't let the younger serve the elder. But she concurred and said that's what's supposed to happen, then let it happen. She was okay with it. And I think when the children were born, she loved the younger more than the elder. So what the mother will have done is to cry to God. Like I said in a church that don't just, when you see something in your womb, don't just leave it levity. Go to God in prayers. Lord, this child you are giving me, who is he? Or who is she? Then God will give you a template of that child. I took time even before I got married and said, Lord, how many children are you giving to me?
Wow.
Now, what are each of them meant to become? So when you come when you are born, I'm not going to ask you, do you want to become a lawyer or a doctor or a footballer? God has spoken, and that what he has spoken is your destiny. So if you are going to be a pastor, as you were born, I'll be telling you that I'll be calling you pastor from age 1. And I will tell my wife, your mother, say, begin to speak. In fact, I believe that mother should begin to prophesy to the children in their womb. And again, the dreams, the prophecies you heard when that baby is in your womb, they are very serious. The covenants you made with God when the baby was in the womb, they are very, very serious. That was what Hannah did, that I loved Hannah. Give me this child and it's going to come back to you. Maybe it won't have been Samuel. God said, okay, I need a child that will come back to me. God said, all right, Samuel, you leave heaven now and go to Hannah. So mothers should not joke with the baby in their womb. Then those of us that are already here, what should we do? Now, an angel appeared to Zechariah and said, you are going to give birth to a son. His name will be John the Baptist. He is going to go in the power and the spirit of Elijah. So John was born and was staying in the wilderness. People came to John and said, are you Elijah? Because the way you are doing as if you are Elijah. He said, no, I'm not Elijah. All right? So he died. We all know how he died. And so they asked Jesus, that there's a prophecy that said that Elijah will come. Jesus said, what are you talking about? Elijah has come and passed, has gone. And they said, we didn't know. Jesus said, you see that John the Baptist, that's Elijah that came back. So the father didn't tell him that you are Elijah or my son. No. So the guy died like a chicken. They wouldn't have killed him, they wasted him. Nobody told him. And himself didn't ask God, who am I? So everyone that is already born now should go back to God in prayer. If things are not working, Lord, who am I? Then why is this happening in my life? Even Abraham didn't know he was a prophet. It was Abimelech that took his wife, that told him that God told me you're a prophet.
Dream, that is a
so actually, if the man knew he was a prophet, he wouldn't have lied at all.
Wow. Because of our time, I still have so many questions I want to ask, but because of the time, I mean, we hope you still come so that we can, especially with that relationship with God. There is something I still want you to talk about later. We have to about the relationship, seeing God as a father instead of seeing him as God alone.
Yes.
But I just wanted to take note of that, sir. It's been a wonderful moment, and also moments with the Minister of God, Pastor Emmanuel Johnson from Christ Evangelical and Prayer Ministry. So we're in number 30B, Jemi Alade Street, Powerline Bus Stop, Isheri Godo Road, Isheri Olofin, Lagos State. And the topic was the battles of the womb, taken from Acts chapter 3, from verse 1 to 2. Mama sọ pé ẹ lè wo sermon yìí lórí YouTube ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ bá wa bẹ̀rẹ̀. So ẹ lọ sí YouTube kẹ́ lọ search fún OTV Nigeria. Ẹ máa rí sermon yìí and other ones tó tẹ̀ tí minister àti ìtàṣiṣẹ́ dáadáa lórí YouTube. Sir, torí àkókò táwọn èèyàn bá fẹ́ pè yín, prayer, counseling, wọ́n fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ àwọn services tẹ́ máa ń ṣe ní church. Number will not date me, sir.
0+234 80 384 665 79. Plus 234 80 384 665 79.
Thank you so much for coming on the show, Gospelvibes. We hope to see you again, sir. All right, sir. Thank you so much. And that was it on the word segment on Gospelvibes on OTV. We're going on a short break now. Tabati pada de gospel artist Timogbewa. Gospel artist Timogbewa. Gospel artist Timogbewa. Emma like him. Otori pe kini. Eyon la ni won. And we're coming back shortly.